Videos, and tonight we are going to be talking Amazon keywords for your listings and how to find keywords and everything like that. So with that, I am in my new place now. Went ahead and have this place until the other place is being built, and that won't be for a couple of months. So this is going to be my temporary studio, whatever you want to call it. So this is it for now. As you can see, I try to get it as best as possible, but the way things were going this weekend, had a lot of work to do and a lot of moving to do, and extremely busy. So with that, here it is. So it's not my regular setup, but well, we'll do what we can. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Hopefully the broadcast is doing good. We are under a new feed and under a new system here, so we're trying to get this taken care of. And feel free to comment if you guys have a question tonight. Go ahead and put it in the comments. And I did not expect to be on tonight, just because I did have a whole lot of time to set up, but my cable company came through and was able to get the internet going and everything. So we are live, as a matter of fact. So tonight I want to talk about keywords. I actually want to talk about how you go about finding keywords and so forth. And so for your Amazon listing, and a lot of people don't know exactly how important keywords are. And keywords are very important, especially when it comes to any type of campaigns, whether it's your automatic campaigns or your manual campaigns. All that comes into play. So with that, B-Dell, what's up there, B-Dell Rufus? Everything looks A-okay. Good evening there, B-Dell. Welcome aboard. And for those of you who want to show love to this channel, I do have a Cash App ID, and that is Tech Daddy Videos right here on top. If you guys want to donate to this channel, feel free to donate. We had quite a few people who donated to this channel, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to match that, and I'm going to give that to somebody who really needs it, especially for the holidays. And it's just a good way to help somebody else out, and that's what I plan on doing. So I usually have Super Chat, but we found out that YouTube takes 30% out of Super Chat. So if you guys can do Super Chat, that's fine. They're just going to take 30% out for themselves. And with the Cash App ID or Cash App, if you have Cash App, you can go ahead and donate to that, and I get 100% of the proceeds when it comes to that. And it's just something new that I am starting, just to help other people out in the time of need. Once again, welcome to tonight's broadcast. I know it is a holiday today, and for those of you that are on holiday, happy holidays, and hopefully your work week goes extremely well. So let's get right into it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen and see if we could show you guys keywords and so forth. So why don't we go ahead and get into it. And as you guys can see here, this is Amazon, and what I like to do is I actually like to get in here. So for example, if I'm looking for a camera, I'm gonna go ahead and start typing in camera here, and as soon as I do that, all these come up right here. So these are keywords that people are actually looking for when they're typing in camera. So for example, this one here, cameras for home security, camera for computer, camera tripod, camera bag, strap, backpack, camera for kids, camera cover. So every time I go ahead and I add to that, so I put in camera, things start to change here, and it just depends on what I'm actually looking for. So if I'm looking for a tripod, I'm just going to go here, type in tripod as it being continued, and these right here, as soon as I just put in the TR, you can see all the hints that Amazon is giving you when you are looking for a camera. So if we're looking for a camera and we go ahead and say camera tripod in here, we're looking at camera tripod for all cameras, for iPhones, for monopods, tripods with remote. These would be great keywords to look for and to put in your search terms and put into other fields when you are looking for any type of, say you are going to advertise a camera or you're going to put a listing up for a camera, you want to use these keywords. This is one way to find keywords that's going to help you out when you are creating your listing. And this is what you guys should be doing before you even think about purchasing anything that has to do with a camera. There's several steps that you basically have to do. Is you want to make sure that any category that you think that you're going to go ahead and put your listing in, make sure that you make a listing for that. And when you do that, you are going to find out if you're able to sell or not in that particular category. So make sure you guys do that first. So when you are looking for a camera, and I'm just using tripod as an example, as I start to get closer to closing out this word tripod, you can see all the other keywords that are going to help you out when that comes to keywords and searching for keywords themselves. And also, let's go here. We're going to go ahead and go to camera tripod, click that in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click on Amazon's Choice and click on this. And as you see here, this comes up as Amazon's Choice. This is one of their best sellers for the tripod. But if you come way up here to the URL, what we call the URL for Amazon, there are 5 keywords that this tripod is being found. So we are going to go ahead and highlight the 5 keywords here, and the 5 keywords are Amazon Basics, 60-inch, lightweight, tripod, and bag. So those 5 keywords are what Amazon actually found when it found this listing. So when you look at this listing here, the 5 major keywords that was found on this listing were these 5 keywords: Amazon Basics, 60-inch, lightweight, tripod, and bag. Now, the reason why these were found, because most of these are in the title. If you look at the title here, Amazon Basics, 60-inch, lightweight, tripod with bag. Now, this is very important because when you are doing your title, and a lot of people will go and they'll put a title in with, say, 100 to 200 characters, then it makes it more difficult for Amazon to try to find your particular product. So you want to kind of keep it within 5 keywords themselves. Obviously, Amazon Basics is one of them. 60-inch, lightweight, tripod are the others. And this is how this particular listing was found. Now, if it had a lot more keywords, then it'd be picking out more keywords out of the title itself. But don't think that just keywords in the title are going to be it. You have bullet points that you have to worry about, and also you have the description that you have to worry about. So if you look at here, you have 60-inch right here in the bullet points. You have tripod right here in the bullet points themselves. So they kind of peppered this throughout their whole listing here. And this is very, very powerful when it comes to you guys doing campaigns, whether it's an automatic campaign or a manual campaign. So much an automatic campaign it's great for, because automatic campaigns are designed to look for the keywords in your listing itself. So you want to make sure that you put this throughout your description, your bullet points, and your title. But emphasize your title is going to be the most important when it comes to your keywords themselves. And I'll get to the chat, guys, in a minute and answer all your questions here. But if you guys have a question, feel free to put it in chat. Thank you for the thumbs up. I got my faithful follower that always gives me the thumbs down. And he's here. I love it because it tells me that he's listening to me every single week, and he's there, and he thinks that he's hurting, but he's actually helping me when he does do that. So I really appreciate that, and thank you guys for the thumbs up also. Everybody who takes time to watch these videos and so forth, thank you very much. I really appreciate it, and thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you very much for that. All right, so these are 2 steps on how to go out and look for these keywords, and this is why keywords are very, very important. And I'm going to get back to my screen over here and get back to that. So let me go ahead and click off of this, and here we go. All right, we're back. And so those keywords right there, I showed you 2 examples of the keywords themselves, and that will actually help you when you do your campaigns, whether it's an automatic campaign or a manual campaign. It's always good to make sure that those keywords are there, or people who are trying to figure out, well, what keywords do I actually put in the listing? And this is a good way to check it, to find keywords, is trying that first method where you go into Amazon and you just start typing in whatever that you are going to sell, and you type it in 1 character at a time. And once you do that, Amazon will give you what people are searching for that particular product. And that's a very powerful way to go out there and find that, to actually find the keywords for that, other than using other software tools, like Keyword Spy, Keyword IO, and other keyword programs out there, and all these other free programs. Then you can go out there and find them that way also. So with that, hopefully you guys learned a little bit about finding out the keywords and finding out how you go about looking for these keywords to help your listings. And basically that's all it's doing, is helping your listings, so Amazon's able to find your listing. And there's other methods that you're going to use for keywords themselves, but you want to make sure that you try these 2 methods, use those, and then when it comes to you going out there and promoting your listing with pay-per-click, it's going to be easier for the algorithm to actually find your listing if you have those keywords in there, and it's going to help you. Let's see who's on tonight. What's up there, DW? DW says 30%. That's more than a Hollywood agent. Yeah, really. Panero Rider, what's going on? Hi there, Mr. Henry. What's up there, Panarello Rider? Sorry. And James Hancock, what's up there, James? Steve Eberhard, what's going on, Steve? What are you doing on now? He asked. Well, I was busy all weekend, and I said I have to get on because I'm going to be busy throughout the whole week, as you know, Steve. And so, yes, you're right. You are so busy. I am. I'm very, very busy. Have a lot of stuff going on. But I do my Monday nights Amazon Q&A. So I want to make sure that the first stream here is good and it's all working and we have no issues with it. By the way, today I had just purchased a brand new iMac. And that iMac is coming in 2 weeks, being custom built. And you know me, I got everything, all the bells, the whistles, top of the line, 27-inch iMac, 4K, everything that you can possibly think of on that. I went to town on that, and it costs quite a bit, but you know what? My stream should be much, much better, and I shouldn't have any problems or issues whatsoever. What's up there, Jay Smith? Jay Smith says, I called Henry the other week, and he wanted me to buy his course before he answers. Yeah, absolutely. And Jay, let me tell you something. When you sit here and you ask me certain questions and you want stuff for free, then you can go onto YouTube for that. I don't have a problem answering questions, but you need to realize it is not fair to the members who actually purchased the course and me give you the questions that you're looking for and you have no investment whatsoever. So yes, I always encourage you to purchase my courses. And I'm going to tell you, like I tell everybody else, Jay, that I am going to help every single person who's purchased my course first and foremost, because they put an investment in me and I'm going to help them. Now, I'm here on YouTube. And this is why I have Q&A on Monday nights. I don't have a problem answering your questions on Monday nights. This is why I call it Amazon Q&A Monday nights. And what I do is I go out there and I give out advice. Jay also says, I get it. But it was a simple question, as I am new, but it turned me off. Well, I'm sorry. You can always Google and try to get that information from somebody else. But if I feel that it's something that is going to be, that basically it's going to be something that is going to be in the course, I'm going to lead you to the course, just like anybody else would on Amazon who's teaching. Amazon is teaching, is giving the course or what have you. Here's the thing, and you got to think about this. And Jay says, I had called Amazon and got my answer. Well, great. You can get all your questions from Amazon. I know how that works. I know how Amazon customer service works. And I'm telling you what, you try calling anybody else to try to get those answers. Good luck to you. And that's just the way it is. I mean, and here's the thing, Jay. You talked to me. You got on the phone and I answered the phone. So what does that tell you? That tells you I gave you my time for absolutely free, and there you go. Maybe you didn't get the answer that you were looking for. Too bad, so sad. You can call Amazon and get the answer through them. I don't have a problem with that, but I'm telling you, I'm not going to, anybody and everybody who calls me, I give them time. I give them enough of my time. But the fact of the matter is, I'm not going to sit here and answer question after question after question if you don't invest in what I'm selling. And I am selling a course. And I'll be the first to sit here and tell you, I have my courses at TechDaddyVideos.com. If you want to sign up for my course, I will support you 150% every single time you call. And I'm glad that you came on, and I'm glad that you went ahead and said that you called me, said that you talked to me, and I'm sorry I didn't give you the answer that you weren't looking for, but maybe I felt it was a little bit too personal where you need to take the course or what have you. Well, there you go. So in reality, I haven't even spoke about my course when I started this video. So, I was teaching you keywords for free. But thank you for the comments. I really appreciate that. DW say, Jay, it's business. Keep your feelings out of it. Do your research first. Thank you very much. What's up there, Kurt Washington? Hello. What's going on there, Kurt? Steve Eberhardt says, you can't call anyone else, Jay. Oh, man, there's a lot of people backing me up here. Appreciate that there, Steve. Yeah, look, listen, if you want to call Amazon, call them all day long. More power to you. Because there's a lot of them out there that are reading scripts, and if you feel that you can get your answer through Amazon, be the first to call Amazon. They don't charge you a dime. Trust me. They're not charging you anything. You can call them all day long and get all your answers, your questions answered. No problem. Dell the Hater, quit your complaining. You will never be able to reach any of the other gurus. Mr. Henry is legit. Thank you very much there, Dell the Hater. These other gurus will never provide their cell phone number. As a matter of fact, if you guys have any questions, feel free to call me. 626-225-3002. And I'm going to answer your questions, some of them, if I feel that if something that needs to be answered. But I'm going to tell you why you're not taking the course, why you're not, being successful on Amazon. What you have to realize is I've been doing this for 13 years, and I've been selling my courses on TechDaddyVideos.com. If you guys don't know about my courses, take a look at my courses there at TechDaddyVideos.com and check it out. I have a free course there, and I have paid courses there, and I, like I said, I'm here on Monday nights. And I always give an hour of my time to anybody who has any questions whatsoever. And to me, that's more valuable than anything. So, But with that being said, Jay Smith says, and Henry, will you only answer people that bought his course? I get it and I understand. No, Jay, I don't. This is why I go out there and I tell you to give me a call. I tell you to give me a call because I'll sit there and pick up the phone and I will answer. Even this weekend I was extremely busy. I was moving out of one place into another. And I managed to get on tonight on Monday nights because I tell people that I'm on every Monday night to answer your questions. And I'm here. This is what I do. So for me, it's not a matter of you calling and then you sitting there and saying, well, are you just going to answer the questions for people who are buying the course? No, I get a lot of people out here who have not purchased my course, and they call me and I give them my time. That's just me. That's who I am as an individual. Because I get a lot of people that will sign up for the course because they know they can talk to a real person. And you try calling anybody else, okay? Try calling anybody else who's selling an Amazon course. Do me that favor. Anybody who's out there on YouTube, try calling anybody else and see if they pick up their phone. And the fact of the matter is, like I said, Jay, that I picked up the phone, should really tell you something. Now, whether you wanted to buy the course or you wanted to get information for absolutely free, again, I'm not going to sit here and answer 50 questions. I'm basically going to go out there and give you as little information as I possibly can, and then, that's it. But DW says, Jay, now you're just trolling. Get a job at McDonald's. All right. Well, we don't have to go that far. But let's go to B. Dell. What's up there, B. Dell Rufus? If my listing is optimized with keywords, about how long should it normally take to move up from page 4? I have lots of impressions with no clicks. B. Dell, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you have enough. If you're talking about your automatic campaign, then what you want to do is make sure that you have enough spending cash every single day. You kind of look at it this way. You look at it as, and this is how Amazon will look at it. Even though you got great keywords, you may have a lot of competition in that particular category. Maybe you have a lot more competitors. So when you're out there and you are going out and creating these campaigns, if you have, I don't know, say 10, 12, 15 other people that you're competing with, the good thing to do and what you probably want to do is make sure that your daily spend is up there. Don't do a daily spend of $5 per day and expect to get great results. It's not going to happen. The fact of the matter is that you're on page 4 already is great. All you need to do is increase your daily spend from whatever it is. I usually do mine around $100 to $150 a day, and I do that on my 10-cent automatic campaign. And I will basically go out there and run a 10-cent automatic campaign. Never go through the whole spend because it is so low. But if you're spending $1 to $1.50 a day, kind of keep an eye on what your keywords, what keywords are being spent. Do a search term report. When you do that search term report, it will tell you what your listing, what is being spent, and then you kind of have to go with that. So try that, see if that works out. And for those of you that are just starting out and you are have a product and you're pushing that product out there, then make sure that you push that product out there with a automatic campaign first and run that automatic campaign. And that will help you and find out which keywords are being looked for in your particular listing. And you want to make sure that you go out and check those keywords. If there's keywords that you're spending a lot of money on, but there's no sales, you might want to put that into your negative category. That way you're not spending extra money when it comes to that. And try that. That may help you out. So, but with all that being said, wow, it's like I said, today has just been crazy. Sales have been through the roof, guys. Now, for those of you that do need help or what have you, what I'm going to do, as a matter of fact, we have a private Zoom meeting coming in pretty soon for members and members only. And we're going to be talking and getting into that for my members. So be ready for that. That's probably going to be happening later on in the week. I will put that in our private Facebook group. That way you guys have that. And we will give you more information, better educate you. And you'll have guys like Jay Smith calling Amazon to try to find the answers. And that's going to take a while. So, but thank you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys coming on tonight. I know that you guys are coming on during the holidays and could be spending your time doing other things and what have you. Really appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Really appreciate that also. Now, with that, like I said, the keywords, just again, focus on something, focus on that, focus on those keywords. Make sure that you have those keywords going. Let me go ahead and pull this up again and see if I have it. Not sure. Let me do this. Let me check first and see if I can pull that listing up again and kind of help you guys. If you have any more questions, feel free to go ahead and put that in the comments themselves. I can answer your questions as I'm basically going in and answering those for you. What you want to do too is you want to make sure that you go out and you go out and look for a lot of these best sellers. Okay, you can see the best sellers. Let me go ahead and get into that here. Okay, we are here. You guys should be able to see my screen, and let's see if I can get into this. There we go, best sellers, and we're going to type in camera, right? So we'll type in camera since that's what we started on. And like I said, when you type in camera and just type it in a little at a time, you're going to see all these other keywords right here that are really going to help you and really going to help your listing and really enhance your listing. So you want to make sure that you put those keywords in there. We were on camera tripods. So when you are on camera tripods, for example, you want to go to the best sellers here also, or you can do this. You can go directly right here to Amazon's Choice and figure out which one is going to give you the best results. As you can see here, we go to best sellers, type in camera tripod, do a search, and these are all, this is everything that's coming up with tripods right here. Now I'm going to kind of show you a shortcut here. Let me see here. Best sellers. If you see this one right here that says best sellers, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on best sellers. That is another way to look for any type of tripod that sells extremely well. So if you guys were selling tripods, this right here will give you really good information on tripods that are selling extremely well. As a matter of fact, I believe I have this one right here. Yes, I do. I have this one here, and I also have a few other ones. Oh, I have this one, number 12 right here. That one is a pretty decent one, but it kind of gives you an idea of keywords that are finding this particular product. Now we're going to go ahead and use this number 2. I haven't been to this one, haven't looked at it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the exact same thing, is because this is ranked number 2. I'm going to go ahead and click on this. The price is really good on this. I really like the price on this itself, and so I do the exact same thing. I'm going to come up right here to the Amazon URL, and here are your 5 keywords. And you can do this, guys, for every single listing, and this will tell you what keywords are being found for even the best sellers. As you can see, this is the company name, and then you can see mini tripod camera holder. Now if you look at all 5 of these keywords right here, and I really didn't pay too much attention to it, but if you look at these 5 keywords right here, we are going to look and see if these are in the title. Now the name, the company name, Mini Tripod Camera Holder. Let's take a look at the title. See this title right here? This is a huge title. This is exactly what I was talking about. Now, if you go out and you have this whole title right here, it's going to be harder for you to actually get ranked for those keywords. But this is a pretty decent listing because the bullet points are better than most bullet points, have a lot of keywords in them itself. As you can see right here, the company name, Mini Tripod Camera, there it is. And I don't see holder anywhere, but I'm sure that is probably here in the bullet points themselves. And then let's scroll down to the description. All right, and here is the description. As you can see right here, the product description, they put these in bold. That will really help you out too if you put them out in bold just like that. As you can see, these three right here are what was found. Then you have camera right here, which was found on your product description. Camera right here, that was found in your product description. So you can use these keywords many times, and I highly suggest that you do use the keywords over and over again in your title, in your bullet points, and in your description itself. When you do that, your product most likely will be found. This is why this is ranked number 2, is because they got very good feedback on it, very good reviews on this, and they're selling quite a bit of these every single day. Now, if you look on the product description, we will come up right here, and as you can see, company name is right there. For the item model number, they put in their company name. That is another hint that you can do to help you out when you are creating the listing and it asks you for the model number. Put in your company name, and that will help you out right there. Okay, as you can see, now even though they're ranked number 2, they're ranked number 2 in the main category, which is right here. They are in the subcategory. They are ranked number 7 under tripod legs. So they are ranked under a different category for that. So when you start to look at stuff like that, then what happens is you get ranked in the subcategories. And like I've told many people many times, it doesn't matter where you rank on the main category, it's where you rank on the subcategories, because of the subcategories may give you more juice, so to speak. So if you had a camera tripod holder, the camera category would be the main category. The tripod would be a subcategory, and holder would be another subcategory. And you could try something like a long tail keyword such as camera, tripod, holder. Combine all those three together, and you'll get ranked even better when you do long tail keywords. Put those into your search terms, and that should be able to find you when you do that. Let me see here. Let's go back to the comments. B Dell, what's up there, B Dell? If my listing is optimized with keywords, how long? Okay, I think I read that one already. Yes, from page 4, I have lots of impressions with no clicks. And like I said, just go ahead and do that when you when you increase your bid just a little bit higher. And also, if that does not work, go into that keyword and raise your limit just a little bit more on the individual keyword. So if you're doing 50 cents per click, go ahead and try 70 cents per click. That makes a huge difference. That will give you more impressions. And if you're ranked in number 4 on page 4 already, it's a matter of sales, sales, and sales. So really push it with campaigns themselves. And once you do that, sales start to come in, you will start to see more and more impressions happening. And when those sales come in, you will start to see that your BSR ranking, your bestseller rank, instead of you being on page 4 now, you're actually going to be on page 2. And you got to keep that momentum going. A lot of people make the mistake of they start making sales and then they stop their campaigns because they're making sales and they don't want to pay that extra money. Well, you have to remember, that's what drives your listings every single week. I can promise you this. I can promise you this. If you're doing 15 sales a day, 20 sales a day, you stop your campaign, you are no longer doing 15 sales or 20 sales a day. You may do 5 sales, 7 sales, even 3 sales a day because you stopped the momentum. You basically ran out of gas. And so now you got to run back to that gas station, put more gas into that vehicle, and get it going at 100 miles again. And that's exactly what a campaign does for your listings. It drives your listings, and you want to make sure that you go and feed that and continue to feed that. It's when you get organic sales, then you can kind of slow down on your campaigns. And if your listing is driven by organic sales instead of sales through campaigns, which I'll explain the difference between the two, is when organic sales is sales that come naturally. In other words, if you're doing 15 sales a day and they continue, but people are finding them because of the keywords that are in your listings, and they're just purchasing them without hitting your sponsored ads, then and they're buying, those are organic sales. If you have campaign sales, for example, we can go back to, let's go back to this real quick. And let me do this first. Let me go back and see if I could get back to this first before I do that. And we're gonna go. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna go to. We'll do this. Okay. Let me get over here, guys. See if you guys can see this. Here we go. And so we type in, say, camera, right? We type in camera. We go to camera. And let's show you this real quick. So let me get this out of the way. And I don't know if this will be a good one or not, but let's see if we can find something right here. Okay. So here you see all these other listings, correct? Amazon Choice. You see this listing here, right? These are all organic sales. And then when you come up to, say, for example, something like this right here, where it's the best seller. If you see right here where it says sponsored, that means that if this is sponsored and it shows sponsored, that is a pay-per-click campaign. That means that this is being driven by automatic campaigns or manual campaigns. That's what it's being driven by. So same thing with this one right here. Sponsored, it is a automatic campaign or a manual campaign. This one right here, this bestseller, is it's an organic campaign, or I'm sorry, organic sales, and this is driven by sales. Does it matter if this guy has 337 reviews? Same thing here. This one has 1,600 reviews and it's still being sponsored. This person is spending money, but they're spending money on these campaigns. But look at what they have: $85 per unit. So is it worth it to spend $1, $1.50 for a campaign and you get one sale out of it, and they end up spending $85? Absolutely. I mean, I would be doing that all day long if that was the case. So you want to make sure that you drive these brand new listings, whether you're brand new or not. Especially if you're brand new, drive them with some type of campaign. I suggest automatic campaigns, and my automatic 10-cent campaign, which I have in my course, show you how to set that up, and that right there will get you quite a bit. I had did a automatic campaign several months ago, and I had spent a total of about $2,000 and made $30,000 on a 10-cent automatic campaign. I have that in my course. I show you how to do that step by step. Take a look at it, and you'll understand how and why that is very, very powerful. All right, let's see. Jay Smith. Jay Smith says, Henry, I just sent you some money on Cash App just to support the channel. Thank you very much, Jay. I really appreciate that. Thank you for doing that. So yeah, thank you. Appreciate that. And I don't mean to insult you, but there are a lot of people out there that have Amazon courses, and they won't answer their phone, and they won't pick up their phone. I pick up my phone all the time. It rings right here. This is where it rings to. So 626-225-3002. You call that number, and I tell you, this phone will ring, and it's my choice whether I pick that up or not. So what's up there, James? And thank you very much, Jay, for the Cash App, and I will match that, and I will give it to somebody in need for the holidays. Thank you very much for that. I always give props when props are due. Thank you very much, Jay, for that. James says, do you know any wholesalers I would like to contact? James, we've been through this several times. It depends what you are looking for, and we've discussed that. There are companies out there that you can literally type in camera, and it will give you all the wholesalers and tell you exactly who to look for. You're just going to have to, if you want, you can call me later on today, or I can, suggest to you. I don't like to sit there and tell you, get this person or get this person, because it's your money, and it's just a matter of who you want to go with. I can't tell you who to trust out there and who not to trust. This is why when I go out and I do any type of wholesaling, and I go and I purchase products, I'm going to find many suppliers, and I'm going to find I may choose 3 suppliers, and I will go out there and I will order from each person, and I'll order small quantities at a time, and I will see who can do the job, who will do the job best for me, who will send the product out as fast as I would like them to send it out, who is cheaper, who will do a small quantity, who will do exactly what I tell them I need. And that's very, very important. Whether they're here in the U.S. or they're overseas, It doesn't matter. I will get 2 to 3 suppliers, check out each supplier, and make sure that those suppliers are good. I was talking about the tripod, and I'm talking about the tripod that we were just discussing, and this is the Manfrotto. Yeah, Manfrotto. And I love this little tripod, and this one right here, it's like I said, this one is great. Cell phone, just plug that in right there. There you go. And I can make the adjustment here. I can flip this up, and actually I do some of my broadcasts by simply putting it right here, and there you go. It's sitting there, and I can do my broadcast just with my cell phone if I like. So it just depends, like I said, as far as who you choose. I can't really tell you who to go with, because it's your money, and I just would not feel right telling you to spend money on this particular person just because people get the wrong idea. And if I feel that they're very good and I've used them in the past, I'll recommend them. I may recommend them, but that's very few and far that I do that, just because I don't like to do it. So with that, I can't sit there and suggest anything or suggest any type of wholesalers whatsoever when it comes to that. All right. Well, you know what? This is coming up on 1 hour already. I appreciate you guys coming on tonight, and hopefully you guys learned a little bit about keywords. Hopefully you picked something up, may have helped you out, especially for those of you that are new to Amazon. You want to make sure that you do everything correctly, and I cannot emphasize that enough when it comes to that, just because it's just I can't emphasize that enough. You guys need to know what you're doing when you are selling on Amazon, because you can get kicked off just as fast if you get bad advice or what have you. So I want to make sure that you guys are on top of your game, and if you need training and what have you, I'm going to throw my link out there, techdaddyvideos.com. Take a look at it, and with that being said, I have free courses there and I have paid courses there, and you guys can take a look. If you need somebody to mentor you, I'm here. This is what I do. Been doing this for 13 plus years now. Continue to do this, and honestly, this is how I was able to purchase my brand new home. I have a brand new home that is being built right now. It will be done November 27th, hopefully, and this is all on Amazon. This is my Amazon sales, and building a new house, and this is why I'm so passionate about it, because it's been working for me for a long time, and it works for even people now that are just getting in. I cannot stress that enough. If you know what you're doing, you know how to sell on Amazon, you have all the tips, the secrets, all that other garbage out there, it's only going to help you. Okay, and I'm sorry, I sometimes I'm really forward, and I'll tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly, and but I tell you everything, and that's just who I am. But with that, thank you guys, especially my followers out there. Thank you guys for tuning in tonight and tuning in to every single one of my broadcasts. I really appreciate that. And thank you, Jay, again, Jay Smith, who donated to the Cash App tonight, and that will help somebody in need. I appreciate that, and anybody else who donates, appreciate that also. It's not for me, it's for people who are going to need it for the holidays, and this is how I can give back to a lot of people out there, is by matching whatever you guys donate to the Cash App itself, and go from there. All right, guys, thank you very much. We're going to see you guys next week. next Monday night. Thank everybody for coming in and watching tonight, and we will see you guys on the next video. With that being said, thanks for coming in. Peace. I'm out. See ya.